Hi everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we are going to be planning our budget for March 1st through March 15th. So I did get paid today, and we are going to just jump right into it. And I did make some notes as usual. And of course I have my trusty whiteout because we know that we're gonna need this. If you didn't watch my last video, I am doing it a little different than I used to, because what I'm doing now is I'm having my ex just write me one check at the beginning of the month to cover all of his bills for the month, which means that, and I'll zoom in, which means that my bills are going to be bigger, and then in the side I put what my half is just for my own reference, but we are working with bigger numbers than we used to. Today is March 1st. I got my paycheck and it was $2,417.58. Plus I got the check from my ex for $1,104.47. So that gives us a total of $3,522.05 in the bank. And I don't really do this as savings, but so we have taxes. Wait, what am I doing? I don't think I'm quite awake yet. I estimated taxes. I guess I'm going to take about 400 out. 3522.05. I'm taking out 400 for estimated taxes. That leaves me with $3,122.05. For March 1st, I will have $3,122.05 plus I did have rollover of $232.30, which is less than what I left myself with, because I did leave myself with $300. However, some unexpected expenses did come up, so I did have to pay for those, which is exactly why I like to leave some extra money in my account, because it just seems like there's always something. One of the things is I forgot to cancel some subscriptions and they came out. So my goal today when I pay my bills is I'm going to cancel all subscriptions, because for me that's just extra money that I don't need to be throwing away right now. And hopefully that'll get taken care of. And I've been calling it rollover, but I guess really for me this money is seen as like my miscellaneous money in the bank. Let's go ahead and add it in. So we have $232.30, which means the total that we are working with today is $3,354.35. Okay. So now we're going to go through and see what bills we have to pay. So again, we're starting with $3,354.35. First bill I have is rent. Rent is $1,355.93, which brings me down to $1,998.42. Man, so just $1 and some change away from 2,000. That's okay. We have our electricity bill is going to be $91.69. So that brings us down to $1,906.73. Our gas bill was $120.93. So that's $1,785.80. The water bill was $71.50. We have $1,714.30. We do not pay phone this check. We do not pay internet this check. So I'm going to leave those. And then health insurance, $422.10. So that leaves us with $1,292.20. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I just want to look at what it was last month. What did I end up with last month? Oh yeah, last month I ended up with $848. So we're already a few hundred ahead, which is awesome. And there's a few other bills, but let me go ahead and write that down. So we have $1,292.20. I have a furniture payment for a couch. So that brings me down to $1,259.20. And those dang easy pays I have, which man, I can't wait to get rid of. It's $1,215.33. Wow, okay, cool. All right, so now we have our new line, which is lawyer fees. If you see my videos, you already know this. I'm sorry that I am repeating myself. If this is your first video, I am getting a divorce. I have been pulling money aside each paycheck and throwing it in my savings account I have at the bank for lawyer fees. I just want to have the money there. So I've been just kind of squirreling money away, just in case. I have paid a retainer and they're taking the money out of the retainer, but just in case. So I think I'm tempted to take out 200, but because I'm going on my trip this month, something's telling me just take out 200, so I'm going to minus 200 for that, which leaves me with $1,015.33. And then I'm taking out the money from my ex, so he did already pay his phone and internet in this check, and I don't want to account for that, so I'm going to minus that out so I don't include it. So it's $73.38 is what he has left over for the mid-month bills, which brings me down to $941.95. Okay, nice. Wow, okay. So I'm working with $941.95 after I pay taxes and bills. So the first thing is I want to minus out gas, because I pay gas just on my debit card, and I did say in one of my other videos that $20 is working pretty good for me per paycheck. I'm gonna go ahead and take out 20 for gas, which brings me down to $921.95. Okay, wow. So this is basically what's left over for stuffing, technically, and some miscellaneous in the bank. A big chunk of this I want to put towards my trip. I do want to take about 300 out and put it in my travel folder. Take out 300 for my trip. That still leaves me with 621. And if I just leave 300 in the bank again, 300 in the bank seems to be going okay. That's like $600 for stuffing. Yeah, that would leave me with 321. Okay, I think that's what I'll take out. I'm going to, in bank, I'm going to leave 300. One day I would love for this to be 1,000, but right now it's kind of been sitting at 300. What does that leave me for stuffing? So $921.95 minus 300 in the bank. That gives me a total of $621.95 for stuffing. Awesome. All right, next step is we got to do our envelopes. I am going to go ahead and write my envelopes out. I will fast forward through this part and meet you back when I'm done. Okay, quick note. I realized that once again I did the change. That change always gets me. There's no point in carrying change, so I'm going to change that to $300.95. And that way I'm just doing an even $621. All right, let's get back to writing those envelopes. I am back and we are ready to figure out what we're going to put. We're going to start with my wallet. For groceries, I'm going to do 100 for the 2 weeks. I need to change it, I will. But let's just see what that looks like. So that gives me $521. I can't remember if I need anything for household. I don't think I do right now. Eating out, okay. I actually have more of a social life lately, so I might leave some money for eating out and just for like socializing. I guess I could put that under fun though. What do I do? Oh, I'll just put it here. So I think I'm gonna take out 25 for that, which brings me down to $496. Tea is not getting anything this time. Okay, my car is getting 100. And the reason why, wait, that's not leaving me with much, is it? It's because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get a new tire for my car. A tire that has like a slow leak. I need to get it checked out before my trip. I wanted to have some money in my wallet just in case I needed to replace it. But I can see right now that that's only leaving me with $396. And I'm definitely putting 300 in travel, so I'm going to just, once again, get out my whiteout and leaving, let's just do this over. I don't want to leave that much for food. Because then I'm eating out too, so why am I giving myself so much money? I don't know. We're going to switch groceries to 75, which gives me $546, right? 25 for eating out, $521. I'm still going to keep that 100 for my car since that's technically part of my trip. So that leaves me with $421. Okay, that's better. Beauty, I don't really need anything. Miscellaneous fun, meh. I have actually been liking having some whoops. I think I'll just take out 10 for whoops, which brings me down to $411. No clothing, no YouTube, and no shopping. All right, so now we're down to $411. If you're new to my channel, the envelopes that have a star next to them, those are currently my high priority stuffing because, as I said a few minutes ago, I'm getting a divorce. I am pulling out money and keeping it in my online savings, but also I want some extra money as a backup in case the bill is higher than what I have in the bank. I can pull from these envelopes. So the star envelopes are high priority, and I'm going to give them probably about 10 today like I did last time. So I'm going to give debt 10. That leaves me with 401. Rent and utilities, I'm going to give 5. And then on top of that, the black binder is also my high priority binder in general. So this one tends to get more of the money. Medical, I will give 5. My emergency fund is getting 10. My savings is getting 10. Student loans, I'm just going to give 3. Retire, not a huge priority, but I do want to give it something. I'm just going to give it 2. Same thing with invest, not a total priority. I'm just going to give it 1. Home is to buy a home. It is kind of a priority. I think I'll give it 2. Okay, so we're down to $363 for our more like fun stuff. And we already know that we're putting $300 in the travel fund. It's going to take $300. So if I minus that kind of off the top of my head, I'm really only left with $63. So which of these are really priority? Beauty is not a priority. Clothing's not a priority. Shopping's not a priority. Riley does have to be, so I'm going to give her 5. Sadie, I'm going to give 2. Tarot's not a priority. YouTube, no. Giving, I did say I always want to put something in giving. I'm going to give it 2. Okay, that leaves me with 354. This is going to get 0. Christmas will get 0. I am going to just throw some extra money in car just because the car might be, any cash I have in my car, I might end up taking for my trip. So we'll give it some money, and that leaves me with 349. Okay, OT's, no. House wants, not a priority. All right, so travel's the big one. We're going to take out 300 from my road trip, which I'm excited about because it's like there's the money I need and I'm ready to go. Awesome. So I have 49 left. I think I'll take out 5 for family. All right, now we have our 2 high priority folders again. I've been giving these 5. So I'll give 5 to Secret Stash and 5 to Whoops. So that brings me down with $34 left for challenges, which I'll then kind of divide when I actually get the challenges. All right, so that looks good. I'm just going to double check my numbers really quick, make sure everything adds up, and then we will do the denomination. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and the numbers match up, and I'm kind of proud of myself because if you saw the video I did, I think it was the beginning of February, which was the first time I changed the way I was doing my budgeting to get like the money from my ex all in one. I completely messed up my budget. It took me like 5 times to figure it out, but I seem to I have the hang of it now, and I made no mistakes this time. So everything is good. I'm left with 34, which is for my savings challenges. So we are ready to figure out what the denominations are, get the cash, and stuff this money. All right, let me go ahead and get my denomination sheet, and I will be right back. I am back, and we are ready to figure out what we need. Our denominations. The groceries is getting 75, so I'll do a 50, 75. Eating out is getting 25, so I'll give it a 20 and a 5. My car is getting 100. I think I'll do 2 50s. Whoops is getting 10. Debt is getting a 10. Rent and utilities is getting a 5. Medical is getting a 5. Emergency fund gets a 10. Savings gets a 10. Student loans are going to get 3. Retires getting 2. Here comes all those ones again that always mess me up. Investing is getting 1. Home is getting 2. Right, Riley is getting a 5. Sadie's getting 2. Giving is getting a 2. My car is getting a 5. Travel's getting 300, so I will just give it 300s because it's going to end up going back in the bank anyway. I'm not going to keep that much cash on me for gas. Family is getting a 5. Secret Stash gets a 5. Whoops gets a 5. And then Challenges gets 34. So I guess I have to figure out how I want to divide it. So I think I'll do 110, then 15, 20, 25, and then do the rest in singles, which is 9, right? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 34, and that is what we have. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and add this up. We're going to have 3 100s, which is new for me. This will be a fun stuffing with all this extra cash, even though it's mostly going to my car fund. It'll still be cool. All right, we have 3 50s, 2 20s, 5 10s, 12 5s. Then we have 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. It should be 21 ones. This is another place where I historically mess up. Let's see if we have it right, and we are good to go. 21. All right, cool. No mistakes again. I'm really proud of myself. Let's get our little cheat sheet for the bank. So we should have $621. I go to the same bank every time, and I think they're beginning to like know who I am, because they're getting to the point where they like, oh hi, you know, they say my name like, oh hi Eileen, and then they are used to the slips, and they're always like, hey, we'll get your money for you. And I wonder if they wonder like, what is this girl doing? I hope that one day they ask me so I can tell them, because it would be kind of fun. All right, so we have 21 ones, 12 5s, 5 10s, 2 20s, 3 50s, and 3 100s, and that is equaling my 621. Right, that is it for today. I'm excited to stuff this, mostly because I'm just really excited that it's working out, that I have the money to travel for the road trip. Haven't decided about a hotel yet, but I also have one more check coming before my trip, and I pretty much have gas covered. So, and I'm going to my mom's house. Once I'm in Florida, I won't really have to spend money at all. My mom said she would help me as well, which is nice, but I still want to like be able to fund it myself. All right, we are golden. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.